Hey talkers, it's your girl Q. How are you guys today? I know I haven't spoken to you guys in like 4 days. I try to talk to you guys almost every day, but sometimes life gets a hold of me. Like, for instance, guess who's leaving for LA tonight? Me. Yeah, I'm going back to LA, you guys. New York, it's been real. Love it, enjoyed it. Thank you for having me back home. Now I got to get back to LA so I can really work and really do this podcast so I can really make some money so I can really make it for you guys and be able to be the voice of the people for you guys. So today what I really want to talk about really was this dark skin versus light skin versus brown skin. First thing first, when I was growing up, it was dark skin, light skin. This whole brown skin nonsense that is now becoming an epidemic, don't care for it. We're all black. Don't care for it. Because it's funny. The first time I heard this like brown skin thing, I was in LA talking to one of my friends. And she's the one that told me, oh no, I'm not light skin, I'm brown skin. I was like, well, I'm dark skin, so anything lighter than me is light skin. Am I wrong? Like, I thought that was it. Then coming home, my niece started that bullshit with like, no, auntie, I'm not light skin. I'm brown skin. People tell me I'm brown skin. People don't tell me I'm light skin. I'm like, what? Like, you're black. Why does it even matter? And that's the problem that I have with the African American community when it comes to like, now we're separating ourselves. You don't hear white people say, no, I'm lighter white and you're darker white. Like, you don't ever hear them talk about that crap. If anything, all of them are trying to be as tan as us. So why the hell are we separating ourselves? Why are we segregating ourselves? And the reason why I also talk about this is because one of the excuses I hear is that the battle between brown skin and light skin, because brown skins don't get light skin privileges. And so that's why they don't like to be considered light skin. What? Like, I always heard about light skin privileges. I'm not going to be oblivious to that. I'm not going to act like that doesn't exist, because it does exist, because I am a dark skinned female. So I do see that sometimes, I'm not going to lie, some lighter toned women will get a lot more things than a darker toned woman. Yes, that does exist, especially amongst the Caucasian community. They would rather choose to have a lighter toned person on their board member team than have a dark skin on their board member. And same thing as like dark skin they get played more than a light skinned person. All right. So I understand that epidemic and I see it. I know it. I feel it. I live it. So I get that. However, I would like it if we all just come together and like stop putting us in categories. Because first it was light skin, dark skin. Now we're in 3 categories. And I was like light skin, brown skin, brown skin, dark skin. Soon it's going to be light skin, brown skin, darker skin. Like, I just feel like, or it may just be light skin, brown skin, dark skin, or black skin. I feel like that's what's going to come to. And the more we keep segregating ourselves, the more you guys are making it easier for that community, the Trump people, to put us in categories. It makes it easier. And the reason why I also talk about this is because I'm not going to say Latin community, but I'm going to say the black community that speaks Spanish, like the Dominicans and the Puerto Ricans. You guys are black. Hispanic is not a race. I need people to understand that. Hispanic is not a race. You are black. You're not considered Latin. You're black. Did everybody hear that? Yes? You got that? Okay, good. Because I'm also getting tired of the Hispanic people putting out the black people like you're not black. Like, just because your hair is more silkier and your skin tone may look Caucasian, you are black. Okay? Can we say that all together? You are black. So this whole epidemic of like separating us and saying, no, I'm not that. No, I'm not this. No, I'm not that. Yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And it's okay. I sincerely tell you it's okay. Because as soon as you need some cornrows and want to listen to hip hop and want to wear dashikis and stuff, you'll be quick to represent that community, right? Or want to talk about, oh, I'm natural, kinky. No, 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 that's not fair. You can't do that. You can't pick and choose the days you want to be black and the days you want to be white. Because as soon as a white person mess with you, I kid you not, your black side come out. You act like you blacker than black, right? And then you want to be like, oh, you can't mess with me, blah, blah, blah. I'm not that type of person to mess with. I'm not white, but that's what you walking around like you acting like. Like, come on. Like, why can't we all just unify ourselves? And, like, I try not to make this a black and white kind of war kind of thing because, honestly, I have white friends and I like my white people. Like, I don't have a problem with them. And you shouldn't either. Like, if you can unify yourself, we can unify all of us together. Like, I don't walk around and say, oh, I'm not messing with that person because they light skin. No, I don't. And this message more so for the black community. I have nothing against the white people. Live your life, you guys. Live your life. This is more for my community, my black people. Like, we need to come together. I think I say this a lot on a lot of my podcasts where I'm like, we need to come together. I don't like this whole segregating and bashing someone because their skin tone is a lot darker and so on and so forth. I was watching a video on Instagram. You know, that's where people get the news now, right? I was watching this video on Instagram and this really, 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 really dark little girl. When I say really dark, like you guys think about the darkest friend you have. I've had a really dark friend in high school where he was like the color black. And this teacher told everybody to draw themselves and color themselves in like color in the shade of what color tone they feel. The teacher gave the little girl a black crayon and said, I think you should use this. How dare you? How dare you? I have seen some dark, dark people, but I will never say you are blacker than black. Because I'm dark. I may not be dark, but I'm dark. And I like my skin color. And I'm happy that they took that movement to tell the little girl how pretty she is. And everybody around the world started like messaging her to give her some encouragement to let her know she's beautiful. Because she started to feel really ugly because she was the only girl in the class that had to use a black crayon. And that teacher, shame on you. Shame on you. I'm not going to say teacher's race, but we already know what it is. Yeah. So shame on you. Because we're trying to teach people to be okay with themselves, i.e. mental health. We're trying to teach people to be okay with themselves, but you as an educator, you as a role model is putting down this little girl for what? Why didn't you just let her choose? What if she wanted to be glue? I said glue, right? I meant blue. What if she wanted to be blue? What if she wanted to be pink? What if she wanted to be red? Why can't we just let them choose? Why is it that, this is why I always talk about society. Society is what really gives you an idea of how this world is run. If no one taught you these things, you would never know. If you were born and you just started living your life, no one gave you any lessons, like social media wasn't your influence, you didn't see anything, you weren't educated in school about stupidness, but just learning how to do math, reading, like the stuff, the things you need in college. If you didn't learn anything about society, would you even know what color you are? Because think about it. As a kid, we're in kindergarten, pre-K. We don't really look at race or color or anything. We just see people as friends. People would wear hijabs and all of that stuff in school, and you would never think anything about it as a baby. You're just like, okay, cool. I like your thing on your head. Okay, cool. You want to play house? Yeah. You want to play tag? Yeah. As you get older, people start to teach you these things like No, this is a different culture. This is what this culture does. Don't trust this culture. Oh, don't do that. And then you start to form all of these things in your head as a child, and you become an adult, and that's why you start thinking that way. You're not born racist. I tell people this all the time. You are not born racist. You are taught to be racist. And if we're bashing each other in our own community, you guys are making it okay for people not in your community to bash you as well. Like this whole thing, light skin, dark skin, brown skin, why are we separating ourselves? Why are we allowing the man to separate us? Do you get that? Because God loves us all, no matter what color we are, no matter what dots we have on our face or not. Like, we need to remember that as human beings, that we're human. That's our race. We are human, all of us. Everybody that lives on God's green earth is human. Okay? That's what you need to remember. Forget all this skin color. Forget all of this nonsense. Just love each other. Point blank, period. Love you, love you, love you, and love you. There's no problem with that. And there shouldn't be a problem with that. So I'm going to need all of us to get that together. And I'm talking to the people specifically in my community. I don't know what happens in any other community because my community is Black. So I'm going to need us to get it together, especially the Haitians. Haiti, we need to get it together. Point blank, period. We can't keep letting people take control of our energy and we're messing up our own country because we're mad at everybody else. That doesn't make any sense. That's like you being mad and you're coming to your own house and tearing up your own house, the house that you got to live in. The people that's making you mad is not living in the house with you. So get that shit together. I felt like I just got angry a little bit. I did get a little angry because I really want to help my country. I really want to. That's my goal. My goal, you guys, is to eventually go back to that country, go back to Haiti, and bring up the economy, bring up the tourism, and let the tourism money come into the country. Not go back out, but stay in the country to rebuild the country. But the only way to do that is to get the mindsets of the people correct. You can't be upset at somebody else and tear up your own place. It doesn't make any sense. Why you think terrorists is going? They're tearing up the other places. They're not tearing up their own place. Terrorists is coming to America to tear it up. Because they know that they got to come home. You don't want to come home to no home. So get it together. All right? Now, I'm going to calm down and finish going back to packing because I just felt like I had to talk to you guys about that. But I love you guys. No matter who my listeners are, I love each and every one of you guys. All right? So make sure you spread the same love. Till later, you guys.